went to the Conservancy of Southwest Florida in Naples. I chose this location because I always loved Naples because of its city life mixed with its closest to nature. One of the most significant concepts I learned during my trip wasn't from a tour guide or staff. It was from a display inside the Dalton Discovery Center. It displayed different kinds of trash, and you had to guess how long each item lasted in the ocean. Some trash, such as the jars, lasted forever. It was the most significant because it made me realize the effects of trash in the ocean. The field trip changed my perception of our local marine environment because I came to appreciate the beautiful ecosystem that we are so lucky to be around in. It made me realize how critical it is for us to look out for it because of how fragile it is. Later on, I learned thanks to Lisa, a staff member, the effects of Lake Okeechobee in our local environment, such as the effects of runoff on coastal waters, which was one of the topics we learned in our lessons.
Is when we have rain or too much water, it goes down into the Everglades, but because it can't go into the Everglades, and the Everglades filter the water so that they take out contaminants and it takes out mud, but because the Everglades are far south now and you have Okeechobee up north and there's no way to filter it, that has changed. Because the Everglades used to be north of Lake Okeechobee, now they're way south. So now you have commercial land, you have industrial land, and when Lake Okeechobee gets too full, the Army Corps of Engineers decides when this happens, and they release water from Lake Okeechobee through the rivers, and it goes, the St. Lucie River takes it to the Atlantic Ocean, and the Caloosahatchee River takes it to the Gulf.
One of the marine animals I chose was the loggerhead sea turtle. It has 4 flippers that helps it facilitate its movement around the ocean. A primary producer I chose was the red mangrove. It can handle changes of humidity floating in the ocean for a year and made it possible for it to colonize in huge territories.